Should you buy this smart trainer? That's what we're going to find out today. What's up guys, my name is Charles and welcome back to my cycling YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more cycling content. 2 months ago, Magene Technology sent over their power meter crank for a review and they were really happy with my video. So they were kind enough to send another product for a review. In today's video, we will take a deep look at this budget semi-smart trainer. See how it compares to other direct drive trainer on the market. I'll test it on a recovery ride and I will even race it on a crit in category A. We will finish this review with my thoughts on it and my recommendation if you should or shouldn't buy this thing. Quick disclaimer, Magene did send me this trainer for free in exchange of a review, but they have no control over what I'm saying into this video and they are seeing it at the same time as you guys. At the end, I'm sharing a sweet discount code, so keep watching. Alright, let's get into this review. So the T100 is a budget semi-smart trainer. It's a product targeted at beginner and intermediate indoor cyclists because first of its friendly price and second because of its limited capabilities. It's rated at a maximum of 700 watts, but more on that later. At only 15 kilograms, its foldable design is super convenient for space saving, but there's no dedicated handles, so it's a bit awkward to take into your arms when transporting. It has no power cord because it runs on AAA batteries, which maybe looks better in your living room, but just keep in mind that it's a process that you need to change those batteries from time to time. They are rated for 320 hours of expected battery life, which is plenty for probably even like a full winter. But if you store this trainer during summer, I'd suggest that you remove those batteries to prevent any leaking. For the assembly, it's pretty straightforward. You have 4 bolts to tighten and that's it. The white wider beams here goes with the white pipe and the black goes with the black. The cassette is not included, just like most any direct drive trainer, so either buy a new one from your local bike shop for 40 to 60 bucks and install it on your trainer, or you can also swap the cassette from your rear wheel if you have the tool. This trainer is both rim brake and disc brake compatible bikes. All you have to do is swap a little adapter that comes with it. It's a fairly easy process. Once you're ready to go, you have to pair it first with the mobile app and register your product, otherwise it will not work. It's also from that mobile app that you can do the software updates and spin down calibration. On my first ride on it, something I realized right away is how silent this trainer is. At only 60 dB, this is perfect to not annoy your neighbors or your girlfriends or even yourself if it's your girlfriend who will ride this trainer. Most of the noise you hear is from the drivetrain and not from the trainer. The power accuracy claims is a plus and minus 3%, which is a standard range in the industry for budget trainers. And it uses Bluetooth or N+ to communicate with your computer. Again, the N+ key is not included. That is an extra 20 bucks if your computer doesn't have a Bluetooth. Now let's discuss the 3 main drawbacks of this trainer and why it's not for experienced indoor cyclists. If you are a Cat A racer and you consider yourself as a good sprinter, forget this trainer. Its maximum power output from the spec sheet is 700 watts. I've pushed it a little bit over 1000 watts, but at a ridiculous RPM of around 160. All right guys, so now there's a sprint segment. I'm gonna try to go okay. If your maximum power output for 10 seconds is under 800 watts, this downside will not affect you at all. And if you don't know your maximum wattage output because you are new to the sport and you weigh under 80 kilograms, then there are a strong chances that your sprint will also be under 800 watts. So this trainer can work for you. The second drawback is that the resistance will not adjust automatically to the gradient in Zwift or any virtual cycling software. This is why it's called semi-smart and not just smart trainer. So that means that your power output will be constant whether you go on flat, uphill, or downhill. Guys, so here we are on a minus 2% incline and I'm not gonna change my gears and I'm just gonna keep the power I'm having at 240 and
there's absolutely no difference in resistance.
You will never need to change your gears because of the virtual environment, only if you wish so. So this is why you can forget erg mode. All of this reduces the overall realism and the feeling of riding outdoors, but I think it's kind of great for beginner and intermediate cyclists because they can ride at their own pace without changing gears whenever there's a hill. And even for myself, as I use it into the A-race, when going up those little rollers in Crit City, my power output was just straight up 300 watts, the same from the start to the finish of those rollers. Usually you have to bring your gears up and down to just always keep that 300 watts power. So that was kind of an advantage for me compared to my opponents. The third drawback is that the cadence is not accurate. When you do pair your devices to Zwift, it will recognize a cadence sensor. It will show an estimate number, but that number is just wrong basically all the time. So if you do care about cadence, not sure why would you care, it's really a useless metric, but whatever. You would need to add an extra cadence sensor either on your crank or from your pedals. So how does this compare to the other direct drive trainers on the market? Let's take a quick look at the most affordable direct drive trainer from the three main competitors: the Wahoo Kicker Core, the Tax Flux, and the Cyrus H3. All of these trainers come with a higher maximum wattage, incline simulation, a more realistic feel, definitely better branding, but also double the price. When choosing these mainstream brands with the budget of the T100, all you're getting is a wheel-on smart trainer. And to have had a wheel-on trainer in the past, it's freaking bad. It's not stable, it makes a shit ton of noise. It's not smooth at all, and you need to replace your rear tire. I definitely do not recommend getting on those trainers for anyone, even beginners. Direct drive should be the way to go. Alright, let's now jump into the test footage with the T100. I did the first test recovery ride and a race. Yes, I did test this budget trainer into Crit City category A, and to be honest, my performance on this trainer will definitely surprise you.
All right, start to ramp up. All right, start to chill a little bit. The max power I'll put is 700. If I want to win this race, it's not going to be a sprint. It's going to be a breakaway. There's an attack now. It's a bit single file. Yeah, it's slowing down now. Ooh, I have a ghost. I think I'm going to keep that. All right, guys, so the strategy here, I'm going to put that ghost right before the finish line so that I can get another power up. All right, the action is going to start soon, boys. I'm going to try that breakaway. One lap breakaway. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. 5 seconds. Ah, too early. 400. Ah! No! No! Ah, just at the line. I attacked too early, just 500 meters too early. Now the question that, can I do a Zwift race category 1 on a budget trainer? Well, you got your response. Oh well, I guess I have a new 20 minutes, almost new 5. That's a big ride.
To wrap this video, do I recommend the T100 from Magene? The answer is a solid yes and solid no. It just depends on who you are, what are your capabilities, and what is your budget. I truly think that this product is great. I'm genuinely surprised by how smooth the pedaling is. I also appreciated how easy it is to build and store away, and mainly its stability when getting out of the saddle. If the max power output was 1200 watts, it would have become my go-to trainer to race on Zwift. But unfortunately, it's not. So if you have a lot of money to spend, don't buy this trainer, just go for any other of the mainstream one. You're not gonna regret it. If you're a sprinter and can do over 1000 watts, again, this is not for you. If you're serious about e-racing, this is not for you, as you will never be able to compete into a bunch sprint. Only if you go for breakaways like I've done in my test race. But on the other hand, if you are a beginner or intermediate looking to buy your first trainer or upgrade to a direct drive trainer from a wheel on without breaking the bank, this is a solid option. Or if you're tired of sharing your trainer with your girlfriend and swap the bikes all the time like I've done almost every single day for the past 2 months, this is a great option for her. Alright Gab, you've just done your first training with the Magene T100 trainer. How was it today?
It was good. It was going very well to change the speeds. When I was sprinting, it didn't move too much, and it's very pretty. It's a good first experience.
If you would have to buy a trainer, let's say you're a beginner in cycling, would you feel comfortable buying that for yourself?
Definitely. I feel like the other one before was way more expensive.
Yeah.
And I feel like I better like this one, so especially for my girlfriends that have smaller budget, it would be perfect if small girls like me ever go above 700 watts, but for me I feel like cool. I'm never gonna go over that, so it's plenty.
Alright, thank you Gab, and we'll see you in another video. People really like your presence on this channel.
Leave a thumbs up. Peace.
As usual, I did my best to get you guys a sweet discount. If you use the code CharlesWimet10 at checkout within the first 7 days of this video that is up, you're gonna get a 10% discount on this T100 semi-smart trainer. After that 7 days, the discount will go down to 5%. So you snooze, you lose. As I'll always mention, with my discount codes, I do receive a kickback from that sale. It funds me to become a full-time cyclist. So thank you for supporting the brand that supports me. All right, this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It's always really appreciated. Subscribe if you aren't already. I have a lot more cycling content coming in the next few weeks. All right, my name is Charles, and I'll see you guys on the road or into the next video. Peace.